Hello, everyone. This is Betty with XJW, keeping it real. Um, you remember me from the JW? My wife has her doubts, blind trust. We got our letter. Yep, this is me. Look, I thought about some things and I thought, there's a lot of things that seems to be a bit coincidental. Um, I know Marvin kind of spoke on it yesterday about, the JWs, logging in to the XJW's channels. Well, I'll get into that in a little bit, but right now I had something on my mind that I wanted to talk about that I thought may be of some interest. And what I was thinking about is mindset. Let's talk about mindset. Mindset is where we get into this certain thought about what it is that we want to do in life. Well, if we think about it and we think about mindset, and I'm just going to kind of couple that in with a little bit of, I want to say, not mindset, but mind suggested. Okay, now I know you're saying, okay, where is she going with this? I pretty much thought about it, and I thought about, well, okay, let's move back here. We're gonna talk about mindset. We're gonna talk about what I call the plantation mindset, and I call it that because a lot of, I want to say, people that they get used to being in the plantation mindset, we're gonna use the JWs as an example. Plantation mindset, running down the aisle with the microphone to pass it to someone to be able to comment at the meeting. Plantation mindset, elders, there'll be a meeting after this meeting. Wife sitting in the car waiting on the husband. Plantation mindset. You must turn in your time. Plantation mindset. You must, brother so-and-so's group has to clean the Kingdom Hall this weekend. Plantation mindset. We have a gathering. Everyone should bring something for the gathering. Plantation mindset. No, you can't play with them because they're not JWs. So you have to play with just the JWs. Plantation mindset. And I go there because if you think about it, if you really think about it, and I'm saying this really because, I've been getting some, emails or comments that are full of nothing but scriptures. No doubt was learned being a JW. Comments like, well, have you tried Jesus? Plantation mindset. Because you're still there. You're still right there. You're still learning the way that, and they said slave class, the way the slave class governing body sent it to you with the power of suggestion. Plantation mindset. Let's just think about that. Just think about it. You have to go to the meeting. If you don't go to the meeting, they want to know why. You have to turn in time. If you don't turn in time, they say, you didn't turn in your time? If you don't go to the gathering, you have to go and knock on people's doors that don't want you there. And instead of you leaving, you try to force your ways upon them. That's a plantation mindset. Because why? Because the slave class. I want you to understand what I'm saying. The discreet slave class, the faithful, they say, is telling you that this is what you have to do. Well, I got to thinking about it. And I remember one time I said, who are these people? Where are they? And Marvin said, they're in New York. I said, I want to go. We went to New York. We got there. We went up to the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. And this place looks totally different. My one thing is I wanted to see this governing body. I wanted to see these men. Man, like I said before, I thought of them as the Wizard of Oz, with the Oz behind, using all these little controllers and using it to tell people what to do. And I didn't get a chance, so I vowed to go every 2 years so I could try and catch them. And when I finally did see them, and I saw the things I saw little fat men that wasn't eating moderately, little fat men that was living off of the JWs, doing fine, not worrying about it. They're not worried about COVID because nobody could get to them anyway. Little short fat men living fat. No wonder I said, you've been played. Now it's time to get paid. So I just wanted to talk about this mindset, this slave class, this JW that feels like if they didn't go out in service, that they did something wrong. I just wanted to talk about that. I just wanted you to think about that. And especially for the JWs that is on the XJW channels. Really? Seriously? Are you saying that maybe you'll get enough of a mindset to follow your mindset, to do what you want to do, to say what you want to say? Or maybe you're just doing it to see what it is that the XJWs are doing. I tell you what we're doing. We're keeping it real. That's what we're doing. We're keeping it real. We're moving on with our lives. That's just a fall down. One that a person fell on their back. And as the saying goes, if you fall on your back, look up. Because if you can look up, you can get up. And a setback is nothing but a message for a comeback. It's just a setup for a comeback. So I just wanted to really come on, introduce myself. If you have questions for me, that's fine. Have questions. But I do want to say this for the ones that's sending me millions of scriptures. I got a Bible. I know what the scriptures say. And I know, Jeremiah 10:23, man cannot direct his own steps. Okay, but I didn't get that from anybody. I didn't get that. Follow Jesus. Okay? You're not following Jesus. You're following the XJW channel. Matthew this, John this. That is the plantation of the Jehovah's Witnesses mindset. And so with that, I just wanted to get in, and I just wanted to get, my part in to just let you know, yeah, if you want to send it, all that is fine. But while you sending it, say to yourself, why am I sending this? They wrote a letter. They don't want to be connected with JW. I can't convince them. One of the reasons, because man cannot direct his own steps. So you definitely cannot convince me, because you haven't even convinced yourself that you know that what you're doing is not the best thing for you or your family. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys with Train your own mindset to do the things that you need to do. And man cannot direct his own steps. How can he direct mine? Okay, and I'm out.